Well, welcome to this video. It's called How to Add Video to a Facebook iframe fan page from Upstart Media Marketing. The first thing before you begin, you need to know how to load your videos to the content delivery network. So first of all, you need to watch the video loading or using videos on your website. If you haven't watched that already, or if you don't know this process, then you need to make sure that you do that, because you need to know how to load the videos to the content delivery network. Not place them onto your web page, but actually load them to the website. So if you haven't watched that, make sure you watch that first. Number two, you already need to know how to create a Facebook iframe on your page. So you need to watch the video, how to add a video to a Facebook fan page or iframe. Now, there might be some other videos that are in our resources section above this video, so those might be helpful as well. But these two are critical. You need to make sure you know how to do that. Okay, first of all, why are we doing this? Well, Upstart Media Marketing has made it very easy to load video to the high-speed content delivery networks in WordPress. You use the plugin, you type in a path that we've taught you how to use, and it's that simple. However, in Facebook, it doesn't allow us to use that same plugin that we use in WordPress. So that's why we've created this video that you need to watch, so you can get past these little tricks. Okay, it really only takes 3 simple steps. You're going to copy or actually download a sample of the default code into a text file onto your machine. Then the next thing is make the changes to your default settings in that particular file and save it. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Very simple. Finally, you copy and paste that code into the Facebook iframe, and we'll show you how to do that into one of our sample websites. Okay, let's get started. Well, the first thing we need to look at, obviously, is this page that has this video. Now, you will notice in our resources in this video section, there is an area right here that says right-click to download the HDDN player sample code. Now, the way you do that is you will right-click on the file and you're going to save the link as. Now, in your browser, it might have a few different words, but you're going to save this file to the desktop. Now, make sure it's going to come up with a browser or a location. It may already save it right to your desktop. In my machine, I always have it come to a folder where I can choose. So make sure that you know where you're saving this file, because you've got to use this. In mine, I'm just putting it into a temporary file. You can put it wherever you feel like you need to and save it. Once you do that, then you need to go to that folder. Now, I know where that is, so I've already got that open. So you need to open this folder on your machine. So find out wherever you saved the file. It should be called hdnplayer.txt. Then right-click on the file and open it with Notepad, or if you're using the Notepad++, which we've encouraged people to use, or any other text editor, but do not open it into Microsoft Word or to the OpenOffice Writer or anything like that. It needs to be a text editor, only a text editor. So I'm going to open it in Notepad. And this is what the file looks like. Okay, it's kind of scary if you're not familiar with this kind of stuff, but it's really, really pretty simple. Okay, also on this web page over here, I need to remind you that, remember, this is also in the other video that showed you where to load your files, that all of your video and audio files that are loaded using our high-speed servers, the Content Delivery Network servers, will use this path, http://sudo pseudo01hdn.com/vod/your username. Remember, we sent you a username when you first registered. You need to make sure you have that username .upstartvod/ and then the name of the file, the video that you loaded up. Okay? So I'm going to show you that. And if you have a subdirectory, it might be in here that you could have right there. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So because you need this part right there. All right, let's go to our sample code. In the sample code, the first thing that's very important is this 100%, 100%. You don't want that, because if you have 100%, 100%, it fills your Facebook fan page. So you need to know how big you want the video to play. Now, I normally play those on Facebook at 480, and I don't have to have pixels or anything, by 320. Now, if you're going to do it bigger or smaller, that's fine. You could do it 320 by something. 320 by 240 is a typical size. Or you could do maybe if you have a widescreen. So you need to know how wide and yours is. Mine is typically 480 by 320. Okay, then right down here, you need to change that path. Okay, now this is my default, Upstart VOD, maintenance, okay, and right here, I've added my path. Now, you don't need all of this stuff, but you do need that guy right there, okay? Upstart VOD, your username, upstartvod.filename, okay? And so here's my username, UMM, okay, .upstartvod, okay? So your username will go right here, okay? So if your username was A. Wilson, for example, you would put awilson.upstartvod/ the name of your file right there. Now, I have a subdirectory. I told you I had a subdirectory in mine. It's in my maintenance subdirectory. And the file, because I'm just putting in a sample file right now, it's called placeholder. But if you created a video called Great Beautiful Song to Watch .mp4, well, that's what you would type right there. Okay? All right. So you may need to make sure that that's your username right here. Everything else is the same. If you don't need this subdirectory, then you would take it out and make it look like that. Okay? But I use a subdirectory. In other words, I have folders in different directories. So I'm going to put that back in. Now, you need to make that same change right down here. Your username and the subdirectory and the file name. Your actual video file name. And just one hint, I never use spaces in a file name. It causes you all sorts of problems on the internet. Whenever you're loading a video, never use spaces. You can use hyphens between words. You can use underscores between words, but do not use spaces. It just causes you a lot of problems, okay? Okay, so that's it. Now, that's how easy it is. So I'm going to copy all of that text right there. Copy it. And I'm going to go into a sample page that I just recently created. So I'm going to go to this Facebook fan page, which you saw in the other video. I have to go in here, go to there, and then we're going to click on here, welcome, and it will come in right there. So now I need to know where I'm putting my video. So I'm going to put this video right after it says, come join our conversation, and I'm going to put my video. See, that's my headline right there, okay? Okay, now after I've copied this in here, you will note that this video starts with object, it has this little left bracket, and it comes down here and ends right there with that object. That's all I need to do. I'm going to save this. Now, if I view that as a non-fan, there's my video. If I needed to remove it, I could take that and delete it and take it right out like that. And then if I save this again, save for web view, and now view it as a non-fan, because that was that's gone. So you see how easy that is to add and remove? It's very, very simple. Remember, you can always click back here to view it, and if you're logged in as your administrator, you will always see this. But your users, when they click welcome, will actually see the page. That's why we have this option to view it as a tab as a non-fan or view it tab as a fan. But that's how easy it is to add this into a Facebook fan page. Make sure that you have copied this text, that you've saved it in a good place. You've set your defaults right here for your username here and here, and then you change the name of the video every time. If you have a path, you add that, or a subdirectory, you'd add it. If you don't, you would just remove that part right there. and put in your file name right there. That's it.